And now the news. Prospective new work permit employees have been urged to make the best of their BVI experience while adapting to the new environment and developing an appreciation for Virgin Islands culture. This call came from Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor Ronald Smith Berkeley while addressing the relaunch of the orientation session for new work permit employees on November 19th. He was delivering remarks on behalf of Acting Premier Dr. Kedrick Pickering, who is also Minister for Labor.
Although socialization with other expatriates partially compensates for the lack of local friendship, it is certainly not an ease to integration in our local society. I urge you, therefore, to get involved, read the local newspaper, watch the local news, join a social club such as Rotary, Lions, Zonta, and the like, join a gym. In short, any extracurricular activity which can serve both as a personal outlet and a means by which to improve your cultural knowledge. There is nothing worse than being on the periphery of a society. This will happen, however, if you fail to get involved.
The orientation session for new work permit employees is an initiative of the Employment Services Unit, which was rebranded in 2013. According to the Labor Commissioner, Janice Reimer, the orientation session is expected to help reduce the number of reported disputes by informing employees and employers of their rights as prescribed in the Labor Code and strengthen the relationship between employer, employees, and the Labor Department. Marsha Brown shared her experience as an employee who sought assistance from the Labor Department and was successfully guided to receive compensation for being wrongfully dismissed by her employer after 14 years of service.
As an employee, sometimes we might face some discomforting challenges with our employer. And I am here to encourage you, the public, as employees. The Labor Department is here for you, pertaining to issues which might occur on the job. I have been working with a company here for the past 14 years, and I was dismissed wrongfully by my employer in January of this year. I did not argue with my employer or even exchange any word of anger. I did not know which step to take to seek legal advice pertaining to my situation. I was told that the Labor Department is a waste of time and that I should not go there for justice. But the good book says, never put your trust in man, put your trust in God. So I came to the Labor Department to make a complaint, and I was referred to one of the officers. He instructed me step by step in dealing with my situation. He told me to fill out a complaint form, and the process started from there. The staff here at the Labor Department is very patient, I must say. Kind, confidential also, and very cooperative. I was compensated by the company for my 14 years of service through the Labor Department, and my matter was resolved.
Employee orientation process is not entirely new. The Labor Department on Virgin Gorda has been holding orientation sessions for some time. Now, Trevor Grant, Chief Operations Officer at Driftwood Resort, applauded both Virgin Gorda and Tortola Labor offices for improving the level of service.
Dealing with labor, I found, was very easy. We just went through a restructuring over at our property at Nail Bay, and of course, because this was the first time that I was doing this, it preempted that I needed some assistance or some guidance, and I must commend the Labor Department, both in Virgin Gorda and in Tortola. on their ability to see where I was coming from and to make sure that they were able to guide me through the process. It was a very easy process once we opened dialogue with the Labor Department, and I mean I must say it made the process seamless almost. They've also assisted when I have any questions about the labor code that seems sometimes a little bit ambiguous. They were able to break it down in layman's terms for me, so I could understand exactly what section number XYZ on page 104 meant if I wasn't clear. So these are the services that are there. They have some very good labor officers that, once you call them, and if whether there's a dispute or a question, they're there for you.
The orientation session is geared to ensure that sound labor practices are followed through the enforcement of the BVI Labor Code, so a harmonious working environment can exist between the employer and employee. The session must be completed by the employee before work permit cards are issued.